My name is Miguel Gutierrez, and I'm the Nomad Barber.
Relax.
My life is barber.
My dad was a barber. My mum's a hairdresser.
Era un barbiere di qualità.
And one thing in life is I never rush in my life, never. And you know why? Because I'm Italian, I'm not Russian.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and people who follow me, subscribe on YouTube, and just have generally watched the videos over the past few years. My name is Miguel, as indicated in the intro, aka the Nomad Barber. You may have come across me through my channel. You may just have stumbled across me now on a podcast website. So I'll just give you a little bit of a rundown about me and why I'm starting this podcast, which is called Travel Cuts and Consciousness. So I'm Miguel. I am 32 years old. I'm from Liverpool in the UK. I am half Chilean, half English, but there's a little bit of Asian in there as well somewhere. I've been a barber since I was 16, so half my life basically. And yeah, several years ago in 2012, I came up with the idea to travel the world and document the barbershops as I came across them. The idea kind of blew up into something that I never expected it to become, which has ended up becoming a big part of my life, day to day. Obviously, now owning barbershops and a product line and trying to keep this YouTube channel active. So yeah, I guess that's me in a nutshell. Done quite a lot within the barbering industry. But over the past few years, I've kind of kept to myself and tried to keep my eyes on the prize, if you could say that. And I guess one of the reasons I thought about starting a podcast is because I think one of the things about podcasts is you can't really hide away or edit it too much, and you can't kind of fake it, if that makes sense. So you've got to kind of put yourself all the way out there, and that's probably something I haven't really done on the channel. You know, you may have come across me just because you like the ASMR videos, which are not intentional ASMR. Maybe you're a barber and you watch the documentaries. Maybe you like travel and you've watched some of my vlogs. Maybe you're a hairstylist and you watch some of the tutorials. Whatever it is, you've never probably seen me open up and talk to people about things that happen in my life. So this is one of the reasons. And the reason it's called Travel Cuts and Consciousness is because obviously I want to get a bunch of different people on here. Even friends that I've known for years. It's just an opportunity to sit down face to face and really ask them questions about their lives, their beliefs, their upbringing, their passions, things like that. So I guess Travel Cuts and Consciousness came about because I really would like to interview a lot of travelers. Doesn't matter what industry they're in. Maybe they are in the travel industry itself. Maybe they're a travel photographer, or maybe they just travel for work or like to travel. Cuts has a double meaning. So cuts is obviously haircuts, but then cuts like camera cuts. So I'm going to try and interview talented hairstylists and barbers, photographers, filmmakers, creators, YouTubers, Instagrammers, whatever it may be, people who inspire me. And then consciousness is kind of an open book. You know, I've been on this kind of path, this inwards path over the past few years, trying to discover a little bit more about myself. It's opened up my eyes to certain aspects of, you know, spirituality. You like to call it that. Maybe not so much religion, but everyone has their own beliefs. That's the point of having the consciousness side. So I'm hoping to, you know, interview people who work in the health professions, people, you know, hypnotherapists, CBT, you know, counselors, people who are like medical doctors, astronomers, whatever it may be, anything that's on the spiritual or scientific medical level. Just interesting people. They're the people I want to get in on the podcast. So it's kind of a wide array of things, and especially even like people who work within the health industry, fitness, just things that interest me generally, people that I'd want to sit down and actually have a general conversation with. So that's one of the reasons why I just really like connecting with people, hence the travel. But over the past few years, I've only been able to do that with the actual barbers themselves, because obviously you turn up to the shops, you document them, you get to know about their daily lives. Yeah, I guess put myself out there a little bit too. It's kind of a bit of a vulnerable state, sitting there in front of a camera and talking for an hour and a half with a friend, and just opening up and kind of being honest in conversation. So yeah, travel cuts and consciousness. I think it's going to be an interesting one. I've got 4 recorded so far that I'm going to be putting out over the next few weeks. Going to LA on Tuesday, so I'm hoping to record some over there. And you're probably going to see the setup change if you're watching on video over the season or whatever, however long it goes for. Probably because it's going to be more of a traveling podcast with being a traveler. At times I may just do podcasts by myself. I may call people up on the phone. Hopefully not, because the quality is usually pretty bad. But yeah, I'm looking forward to what it brings. It's another aspect of the channel that I think it won't be that interesting to everyone, but it's definitely interesting to me, and I know it's going to be interesting to a lot of other people who one, like podcasts, and two, like interesting people and inspiring people, whatever walk of life that is. It's one of many aspects that and topics I'm going to be uploading to the YouTube channel over the next few months. I've already started uploading the shave and haircut videos again. I've got a couple of documentaries to put out there where I filmed in India. Just hired a cameraman, Sam, so we're going to be doing a lot more. Tutorials are coming next, obviously, to use our hair products. And what else? I'm just trying to think what else is going to be on the channel. Yeah, maybe some more vlogs once I try and find a personality. No, I'm joking. Yeah, vlogs, travel vlogs, cinematic videos, just things that interest me. Slowly, I'm trying to go full-time creating and a creative in general. So making content for YouTube and then working back in the shops a little bit more, because over the past, what has it been now? Yeah, 7 years since 2012. It's been absolute chaos. Like I don't even know where the time has gone. 1 minute I was sitting in a cafe planning to go traveling and make a little blog about barbershops, and now I'm sitting here and I've got 2 shops in 2 different countries, YouTube channel which I'm humbled to have, over 200,000 subscribers. I think about 199,000 of them are people who like ASMR, which wasn't obviously the aim at the beginning, but people like it, so I'll carry on making it. Yeah, it's just gone so fast, because I opened the first London shop after I had a pop-up for a few months. Went from there to open up the second London store. No, that's not right. I opened the Berlin store, and then we had to move to a new location in London. So it's just been, an interesting 7 years. It's had its ups and downs. When you become a boss, it kind of becomes kind of tiring, because at the start you have all good intentions of being a good boss, friendly to people, trying to be everyone's mate, and then you realize it doesn't work like that when you have a shop. People can take advantage of that, and then after a while you have to kind of start to separate yourself slightly. So I've definitely learned a lot over the past 7 years, and if you've been watching the channel since 2012, 2013, you've probably seen that it's took its toll. I look a lot older, and like people keep mentioning this in the videos. They're like, "Oh, what happened? You look old." And it's like, "Oh, what do you want me to do in 7 years? Stay the same?" At the moment, everyone's creating podcasts, and I'm probably late out for that one. Probably one of the last people to start a podcast. I think even my nan might be starting a podcast soon. But I think with the variation of people that I'll get on, hopefully I can do it some justice, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to just sitting down with people, getting to know them, and trying not to ask the generic questions that people get asked on podcasts. Having some really interesting conversations, all the way from you know, doing a fade to taking psychedelics, whatever it is. I'm going to ask people about it. So thank you for listening to this 11-minute video. And yeah, I hope you liked the first episodes. And if there's anything you want me to kind of find out about, or anyone you want me to interview in certain places, or people you think I should interview, or topics I should be talking about, feel free to drop it in the comment box if you're watching on YouTube. If you're not watching on YouTube, go to YouTube and write the comments. Probably put this on Instagram as well, I'm not really sure, but yeah, anything, just send me an email, drop me a DM, and definitely thank you for supporting me. If you have subscribed, or you're gonna subscribe, or you like the videos, or you just watch, whatever it is, thank you for supporting me for the past 6-7 years. Watch me grow as a person. Even though I haven't talked about it that much, you just see a little bit. But thank you for being with me every step of the way, from the people who've been there since 2012 to the people who've just started watching last week. I'm hoping to continue making content, making stuff for people to listen and watch. And yeah, thank you very much. I'm Miguel Gutierrez, and this is the end of the introduction to Travel, Cuts and Consciousness. Make sure you go and find us on Spotify, Apple, wherever. Do you know what? I'm so bad with this podcast thing that I don't even know where they get uploaded, but they'll be everywhere we can upload it. So go and find us and subscribe. Thank you very much.